Anyways, so our first game of the day. It's a Zerg versus Terran. It's my placement match for this season. And while I didn't get one of the new maps, we're on good old Acropolis. Sending my first Overlord towards their natural, trying to figure out if there's anything cheeky happening there. Using my second Overlord here for a little bit of scouting as well, so we can figure out if maybe there's going to be a proxy barracks on my site. Shouldn't really be the case. Hatch gas pool. Really the next 3 drones into the gas, and I guess I will go for a quick third hatchery. It's kind of become the standard over the last half year or so to go for the quick third hatch. I mean, you can go either for like the 30 hatch or you can go for the hatchery that's a little bit greedier. Sarah, generally speaking, seems to go for the safer option, but Sarah has got this luxury where he can outplay people just with pure skill. It's like, oh, you're weaker than me? Okay, fine. I'll just play a technically slightly worse build order, but I'm just gonna own you in the late game. Don't worry about it. He scouted real quick. I guess he scouted just to see whether or not I was even building an expansion. There's the Reaper Man. Ooh, look at that skin. We're gonna go ahead and build that Reaper Man here in a little bit. I got 2 queens coming up. Command center on the low ground, what we expect. I got 2 sets of Zerglings as well. Need to make an Overlord. Okay. Looks like it's just a standard 1-1-1. Oh, really? That's a big kill, actually. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's a little bit unfortunate there for me. It's gonna make everything just a little harder. Oh, look at that. Nematized Carapace, 75 gas. Game changer, guys. I'm actually gonna go back into gas if that's the case. We'll get Overlord speed. Oh. Wow. This guy's gotten some good hits off with that Reaper. Okay, all good. Okay, got Overlord speed coming up. So this is the downside of opening up with a quick third hatch. You basically lose some of that momentum. Zergling speed won't be done until the 4 Hellions are out, which is why it's timed a little bit differently. Okay, putting up some static defenses. Really wish I had a little bit more creep spread over here. Okay, so there's a Banshee moving across. Gonna do some scouting. We see the 3rd command center over there at the front, which is good. I don't know where the Banshee's at. There it is. Nice. Okay, so it's gonna be a mech follow-up. Very seldomly do they just make 1 Banshee, so I'm expecting another one. I think I was fine. Not clean, obviously, but it's my first game of the day, so it's okay. I'm alright with it. Wish I played it a little bit better than that. But it's just kind of the nature of this matchup. It's very difficult to play the perfect early game. Oh, man. This guy's getting all kinds of damage done with those scans as well. Now, keep in mind, every scan is like 300 minerals, right? So it's definitely not free. I transfused the drone. I enjoyed that more than I wanted to say. That I don't want to... I don't want to admit it, you know? Okay. I can definitely test the waters here in a little bit. There's the third base. Saturate these gases. Just because I might need it later on, I'll go ahead and... You know what? I went Overlord speed and I'm losing way too many Overlords. That should never happen, obviously. That's a little bit sloppy. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, game? This guy's finding all of them. Well done by him. Hmm? I don't think I'm gonna have enough, but... decent amount of damage. Yo, this stupid Viking! It's got 7 kills! That's crazy. That Viking has been worth its weight in gold, man. Nicely done by him. Okay, we reduced the size of his army here, which I think is quite nice. I'm gonna continue pressuring, actually, because if he wants to try and expand right now, I'd rather have him not do that. Okay. Just trying to keep his army small. This is like a really old push, to be honest. Like, nothing fancy at all. Wow. I don't think we were supposed to win that one. So this is just a super old school. Like, I teach this one whenever I do coaching. For newer players to StarCraft 2. It's just a good old +1/+1 roach speed timing attack. That's all it really was. And it wasn't even done very well because my upgrades weren't lined up well. So everything was a little bit messed up because of that early game. But it's still a build that works really quite nicely, right? Like if you just hit with a lot of units at a certain time, oftentimes you can catch your opponents when they're playing a little bit greedy. So that wasn't even that well, like I don't think that was that well played by me. But just sticking to the basics and making the right amount of units is really all you need. Like, I sometimes find myself trying to get too fancy. And what I mean with that is that sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go Brute Lords and Infestors and deck up and like never attack and basically do counters and like keep... But sometimes all you need to do is just like brute force your way with Roaches and Ravagers and it's just fine. Yeah, so I have a pretty large army here. So up to this point, I've lost 10 drones. Now, that's not great, obviously. And my resources lost right here has been pretty tremendous as well. And I'm also, you know, not very far out here with the creep spread. So all of the criteria at that point in the game, you know, are in favor of Terran. The only thing that I do like right here is my upgrades. But as you can see, he's already going 2-2 far before I've got it. So it's all a little bit messed up. Anyways, so I managed to catch a bunch of those Hellions on the retreat, and when you look at the supply count, I just simply got myself way more supply than he did. Now, the one thing that's scary about Terran mech that I've personally found, at least to this vanilla mech style, is when it maxes out. When it maxes out, it's really hard to beat. However, when you kill it before it gets to, you know, to that maxed out state, it's very doable. So this timing attack right here, pretty straightforward as well. So I see some people asking, how do you execute this? So the basic idea is as follows, okay? You basically are looking to get up to 44 drones before even thinking about it. Sometimes you have more drones, sometimes you know, have a little bit less, but you want to aim for about 44 drones at least, right? So you go up to 4 gases at that point. And at that point you do a couple of things. So you go lair. So at 100 gas, lair. Plus Evo chambers. 2 times. And then at about 1/3 of the way that the lair is done, you go Roach Warren. Okay? When the Evos are done, +1/+1. When lair is done, so that should be a Roach Warren done as well. It's done. You go ahead and start Roach speed. Now, the idea behind it is that those sets of upgrades right here at the bottom, so the upgrades in the Evolution Chamber, and then also the one in the Roach Warren, they all finish up at the same time. So you hit them right when all 3 upgrades finish up. Now, with good execution, you can easily smash pretty much everyone below, I would say, Platinum League. I advise people to play this build easily into Diamond League. Like, you can definitely play this build most maps, most games, like, obviously the higher you go, the more specific you've got to be about your strategies. But this is like the bare bones approach, and it's actually really, really strong. You can play this in all 3 matchups, especially when you're a little bit lower up on the ladder. But like I said, like especially for like Zerg versus Zerg and stuff, it's really hard to pull this off at higher level because, well, you're probably gonna get Zerglings in your base. But yeah, it punishes people that are greedy, and also people that are not playing a so-called standard build order. So when people start getting really creative, or they just simply play a build that's completely whack, yeah, you can punish them with a really powerful timing attack. And you can see right here, like, the supply counts are just really heavily in my favor. Anyway, so I don't think I executed this build particularly well. I don't think I played the game particularly well, but hey, it's our first placement match this season. Where do we go? That was a 5.5k player? Right, okay. So 5.5k is like, I don't know, top 400, top 500 world. It's pretty solid. That guy was very good. I do all of my coaching through my Patreon. So if you're interested, you can go to patreon.com/LowkoTV. Alrighty, so here we go. First game on Triton LE. This is one of the new maps. This is the icy one. Where's my natural? This is my natural. I did do a quick analysis of the maps when they first announced the new map pool, but playing on them is always going to be a little bit different. So let's see. We're up against a Terran player called Arpos. Arpos. Alrighty. Sometimes people at the beginning of the season especially get a little bit cheeky. And they decide to just simply cheese every single game until they learn the maps the hard way. Don't know if that's going to be the case. Yeah, sometimes we see mass barracks. Like 3 barracks could be going up right here right now. So usually I like to use my second overlord to scout out any likely locations. So I'm just patrolling it around right here. Don't really know where we should expect most of these units to come from, so we'll see. What? I never actually started up an expansion? Why did I not go for an expansion? Whoa! I completely derped out because I was talking about the map. Okay, my build order is trash. For some reason, I decided to go for a quick gas and a quick spawning pool at like 17 supply. I was wondering why my mineral count was so high. I think it's fine, though. It'll be alright. I mean, it's not going to be very efficient, obviously, but... My opponent, luckily for me, scouted it, so he may actually overreact. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave 2 drones in the gas. Just to get that quick overload speed, now that it's 75 gas. I don't know how it's going to play out, though. Okay, we'll start the overload speed up in the natural here once it finishes. It's not even terribly lined up. Okay, so it looks like it's just going to be a standard follow-up here from my opponent. We'll go ahead and plant down a quick third base. Where do you put your overlords? Right over there, maybe? That looks like a place for an overlord. Great build, Lowko. Could have just started it at 100 gas. Would have been totally fine.
New subscriber detected.
We're pretending to be playing the new patch. Thank you very much, Husa. Welcome. About 5 million IQ, yes, thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. 5 million IQ Lowko builds. Okay, there's overlord speed done. I guess this is gonna give me quite a bit of vision, though. Okay, so it looks like it is gonna be a bio opener here. Where's the... Stimpack is gonna be sooner, right? Keep that in mind. Like, Stimpack is gonna come out a little bit quicker. Okay, there's the starport. I was gonna say. So maybe he's going for a couple of Hellions right here and then transition towards... Ooh, that would be sweet. That would be pretty sweet, actually, for him. I like that. So Stimpack comes out earlier, so maybe he squeezed in a couple of Hellions. Which I'm glad I scouted, actually. Okay, so I'm going double upgrades here. Don't need a lair. So he will likely hit at about... I don't know. We'll see when he hits. I'm assuming about 530.
New subscriber detected.
520, maybe. I'm gonna probably need about 30 Zerglings, so we'll just get as much here as we can. Okay, this should be more than enough. Whatever he throws at me, I should be okay. Going back to droning. He's also playing a build that's going to be a little bit different than what we normally play. It might be just a response to my wacky opener, though. Okay, there's the third command center already, so he actually did build it pretty quick. I don't see the Marines around here anymore. Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was more than enough. I'm not going to be able to get too much done over there, but we can probably prevent his third base from landing. So that's going to be sweet. We'll go ahead and pick up a fourth base ourselves. I kind of wish I put my lair down a little bit sooner, to be honest. But I don't like this song. It's too loud. My poor ears. Okay, now it settles down. Luckily, he didn't kill my tumors there. That would have been way more annoying. So I don't know, by the way, where to spread creep. I'm just spreading it wherever. Sometimes people ask, like, Lowko, how do you decide where to spread creep? I don't know. I just spread it in whatever direction I can. Every path, everywhere. More creep, better. Like they say, size does not matter, but when it comes to creep spread, ooh, man. Don't believe their lies. It's loud again.
New subscriber detected.
Okay. Can we just go straight up towards the hive? I know a lot of pros have been going for lots of Ling Bane action with quick upgrades and all that. Might not be a bad idea. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, Queen! Why would you suicide yourself? Alright. I'm glad that that song lined up quite well with the killing of that Liberator. Okay, so the question is, am I gonna have enough here to deal with his aggression? Link speed is done. +2/+2 is not done just yet, but I've got a lot of units here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have more than enough. Hey, I wanted to start up my speed upgrade for Overlords. Are there any Liberators here? Don't see any of them yet. Or as the cool kids would say, yeet. How did I do? Always wanted to be a cool kid. We're gonna roll some Banes over in that direction. Oh, they're gonna roll the way around? Okay, let's have a look. Hello. Bombus. Let's set up a surround over here too, shall we? Let's see how that goes for him. Oh, actually, this is far less than I anticipated. I don't usually like Ultralisk either, but... I'm actually kind of glad he did not try to kill my spawning pool. Spawning pool kills can be really tedious to deal with. Right when you finish up Hive. I was happy that he wasn't dealing with my creep spread earlier, but right now I'm not so sure that he's not doing that anymore. Ooh. Bombas. Where do I expand next? Everywhere? Gotcha. I mean, really? He's gonna walk into my creep like that? Get off my lawn! Whoa, really? I feel like he killed as much of my army though as his, which is cool with me. Where's that Ultralisk cavern? I did make an Ultralisk cavern, I swear I did. I don't know where it went. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. Maybe he killed it. So wait, he's still on 3 bases right now? Man, I got way too many drones. Can you please kill some, sir? Oh, yep. Oh, friendly fire, baby. We'll take it. Oh god, there were more. I didn't see though, so it didn't happen. I've got some severe cases of oversaturation. He's like, but look at my splits! I'm splitting against these units. Don't worry about the rest of my army that just died for free. I looked cool doing my splits. Usually these are the kind of Terrans that get really triggered when they lose. I found that a lot. It's like, they're doing all these sick control things. And Zerg just A moves. It's like, well, I mean, just killed basically half your army for free. Alright. I've got 3-3 done. It's time to go. Gonna leave a small control group at home. Yeah, fight me, mate. Fight me. Come here. Come over here. I don't see any liberators or ghosts. I will num-num. I will num-num my way towards your side of the map. Why is there... Okay. Oh, you stimped again? Risky move! I'll just walk through. What about that? Thanks you for opening the door, man. Appreciate that. That's good stuff. Always like it when they open the door. Be nice to strangers, guys. Hey, I see bombas. Ah, he loaded them up. GG. Whew, the nom-noms. Came across the map there. Once again, not an amazing game, but a little bit better than the previous one, right? I mean, certainly killed a sufficient amount of workers this game, and I felt a little bit more stable. So, you know what? Other than, like, not knowing where to take my bases, this map felt really quite good. There's a little bit of a strange moment over here, though, where I wanted to, like, send my banelings from this area over here. But then they had to, like... Or I think I put them over here. Yeah, I assumed that they could roll in that direction, but I guess I have a tendency to walk around. It was a little bit of a strange moment. I'm not entirely sure. Seems like it's kind of tricky for Terran here to take a 4th base, right? Like this guy just had this base as his 3rd and then the 4th down here. The quick overlord speed, whoa, what's going on? Did you guys really mine like that? Don't tell me you guys mine like that. Oh my god. You kidding me? That's one drone with a bunch of cheerleaders right over there. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I was wondering, like, I had a ton of harvesters. I knew about that, but I didn't have to income, it felt like. Guess we found where they went. GG.